Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, We're the Movie Couple. I'm Wendy.
I'm Dustin.
It's finally here, guys. WandaVision, the series finale.
Finally, the finale is here.
Finally, finale.
The final finale.
Woo! We get a spicy 49 minutes and 38 seconds.
Woo.
For this one. Of course, we know there is like a long credit, so we can maybe like wipe 6-7 minutes off of that. But that's still, I think this is the longest episode.
Oh,
to
yeah.
date, unless the pilot was longer, but I honestly
don't think so. I don't think the pilot was this long. I think this is the longest episode, and there will probably be an end credit scene.
I hope so. I hope that this show. Look, I don't think. I know I want. Can't speak for anybody else. By the way, welcome to our WandaVision reaction and review. Spoilers ahead. I want to put this up front before I start talking, just in case you clicked on this video by accident. So what we do here is we kind of talk about and react to some of our favorite moments from the show, if you will, and then do a little spoiler discussion afterwards. So you have been warned that this is filled with spoilers for WandaVision. So if you're not caught up to at least episode 8. This video may spoil the show for you, so just kind of want to put that out there, caution you before we go ahead and dive in. And with that said, just for me, I know I said in the past, I don't remember, but that I would love for this show to kind of, tie it up in a pretty little bow so we get some closure. But again, at the same time, just because I want it doesn't mean that's the way the story is gonna go, and doesn't mean that it'll serve the story, because we do know that this will be somehow connected to the rest of the MCU and Doctor Strange 2 as well. So probably this is kind of like a tee up, for the Scarlet Witch, for Wanda, and we'll see kind of what happens to her, hopefully, in Doctor Strange 2. But I do hope what we get to see in this finale here, gosh, what do I want to see? I don't even know what I want to see.
There's so much that's going on.
I want to see her to almost hit that, not peak, but, now that she's been called the Scarlet Witch by Agatha, to kind of not embrace it, but I want to see her, I don't know, maybe manifest herself into the costume or something like that.
Kind of like what she saw in that vision when she was almost about ready to touch the Mind Stone back at the Hydra headquarters.
Yeah, oh god, that was a crazy episode. I love to kind of see what happens with Agatha and her. Do they kind of do a bit of a team up, as in Agatha taking her under her wings because Wanda's magic maybe needs a little mentoring. Love to see what happens with Vision, fake Vision. It's not fake Vision. It's white Vision and Wanda's Vision. Would love to see what happens with Pietro. We're calling him that now because Agatha did, so we're calling him that now too. Kind of, and of course Hayward. I really don't like him. I guess if he survives this finale, which probably will happen, is he can kind of be included as a part of the big bad for the future. As a part of it, not like the main villain, obviously, but kind of like to know a little bit more about that, and of course Monica, Darcy, and Jimmy.
Oh yeah, I mean there's so many little bits of this show to wrap up, to bring together. I'm excited to see where they go with everything,
and if we're gonna get some sort of crazy cameo at the end.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna guess
anymore. I think, right? I guess the big cameo could have been Pietro.
That might have been it. Okay, look, if it's let's just call out like your prediction now. Like if we were to get one, who do you think?
Get one. What?
One cameo.
Oh, one cameo. I think it's Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I think so.
They have said that this leads right into Multiverse of Madness, and they've already brought up the Nexus. They've already brought in multiple universes. That's what Agatha got Pietro from. So I'm just really curious to see how they're going to handle everything from here, and also how they're going to handle Agatha, to see if they're going to turn her into a villain, or is she going to take Wanda under her wing. The battle between the two visions, double vision, so to speak.
I want that's one of the things I really do want, is like the team up with Wanda and Vision, her kids, and Agatha, and Monica, and Quicksilver, Pietro, and like maybe somehow put like Darcy in there because she's inside the Hex. So
I think that would be fun though, is the fact that first Vision goes up against White Vision, and is like, oh my gosh, he is really powerful. And then it's Wanda and Vision fighting. Oh my gosh, he's still really powerful. But then Agatha and Quicksilver and Pietro come in, and then it's the four of them, and then the kids are the ones who are going to be like the last ones who can make it a complete battle and make it so that Vision can fuse with White Vision, and then you've got Vision resurrected.
I mean, we love to see that.
But that's a very Disney kind of Disney Disney princess cartoon.
It's like very happy ending, which I don't think we're gonna get in this show. I mean, this show's gotten like sadder and sadder every episode, like literally crying in the last episode. So
and there still has to be more of Wanda like breaking down.
Yeah, and I just don't know if we're gonna see a cameo of like a Reed Richards or a Magneto. I think it's way too early for that. At the best, it's a mention.
Yeah.
Just
maybe
like
a mention
drop.
of them, but
I
probably
don't think it's gonna be a
it might even
cameo.
just be a mention of Doctor Strange. But out of all of them,
exactly.
I really do think Doctor Strange is going to be the primary one.
Yeah, if he shows up, we don't know. We'll see. But without further delay, let's go ahead and jump into WandaVision episode 9, the series finale. Yay! And also thank you to Blade GTR if you're watching, for providing us snacks for tonight's WandaVision.
We've got a whole bunch
Buc-ee's.
of Buc-ee's, and I think this is going to be so fun to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier with treats from Buc-ee's.
All right, let's go ahead and get this started. I'm nervous.
Right when we left off.
I'm counting
on it. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. You show her who's boss. Whoa! The way she got up. She's absorbing it, you think? Or
probably.
She's harnessing it. She's examining it.
They take power from the undeserving.
Oh! Shoot!
Oh!
Oh!
Big hit.
What do you say?
He's not gonna...
Wow, it's like black.
Oh!
I don't need to hit you with my magic. I can just have things for my magic hit you.
Oh, that's like
nice
little
the empty
Dorothy.
Boots. The empty boots.
Nice little Dorothy. And I'll drop a car on you too.
Uh-huh. That's the White Vision.
Yep. Not really.
That's not it.
Not really.
Wow, they brought him in quick.
Good. We only got 50 minutes.
Is it really you?
No, it's not. No.
What is his voice? What is he gonna sound like?
Oh no.
Oh shit! What the f?
That's so messed up. Oh no. Oh my god!
That was no.
She almost got the Red Viper treatment. Oh my gosh, that looks kind of badass.
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
It's from the trailer.
Yes.
We've been waiting for that. Yes.
Oh, epic superhero fight.
Waste your breath, babe. No one can hear you from in here.
Took her prisoner, sort of.
But he's still. What?
You must be destroyed.
Not again. Oh!
No, then. You forget he's actually been in fights, so he knows how to use his powers.
They both have, though. They have the
Yeah.
same... Oh.
Oh, wow.
My God.
Superhero landing!
Oh. God, this is great.
Oh, this is such a cool fight.
Remember the Bureau. Still under control?
No one's gonna watch this live.
Never be able to cover this up.
I won't have to. Wanda canceled her show, so there's no footage. No one's gonna care once I've eliminated Wanda Maximoff. Bring
He's
back
gonna
to
spin
life.
everything like he did already.
Thank me. As said,
Ugh.
you could be a part of that victory, Jimmy.
Slime
If
ball.
only you're bluffing.
Am I? Flourish.
My heart is pounding.
Jeez.
Did you know there's an entire chapter devoted to you in the Darkhold?
Darkhold.
That's the Book of the Damned.
There it is.
Oh.
She's not born, she is forged. She has no coven, no need for incantation. I'm not a witch. Power exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh.
body.
Just let her out of her room. If I could just hold her,
Oh,
please.
no.
What are you doing to her?
She's gonna do it to everybody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're all now going to...
Gosh. Mrs.
Oh!
So the husband.
Wait, Westview statement?
Ralph!
Oh.
Oh!
They really did recast him.
Ralph Boner?
I love the headshot.
Ah!
Boner.
Oh.
Ah. Oh, whoa.
Interesting.
Okay.
I will let you go. What's stopping you? Use your
Vision.
power.
She's gonna drop it.
Mm-hmm. But then, what happens to Vision? And they're gonna go in guns blazing.
Was he planning for this? Or
He
is
was
he just
probably-
kind of using the opportunity to...
I think he's
Quick
using
thinking,
opportunity,
like, to-
and I think he probably thinks it's the result of White Vision and not Wanda choosing to let these...
Oh, his powers are fizzling out, huh?
Oh,
Maybe a
yeah.
little bit because of the... Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh, and he's falling apart, too. Is she gonna have to let him go?
Did they all make it out?
Oh, my gosh. The choice. Oh, no.
She's gonna lose everything.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy. Oh, whoa. That slight bit of Avengers theme,
Mhm.
just tiny hint. Oh,
Oh.
what a cool fight.
Or he's not, be able to convince him that he's not the Vision. And that, or like,
But I'm not the true Vision. Only a conditional vision. I request elaboration.
Okay.
Handle the military. Mommy will be right back.
Training wheels off. Love
Clever.
it.
No, stay down!
oh! Her eyes are yellow now. Her eye, oh, whoa. Kinetic energy?
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Whew. You a-hole.
Nice try.
Oh, what a,
Mm-hmm.
what a slime ball.
Darcy.
Go, Darcy!
Make
Yes!
an entrance.
Have fun in prison.
Your memory storage is not so easily wiped.
Is he gonna give him the memory back?
His memories inside the white.
Inside the White Vision.
I wonder now if the White Vision, though, will be like the outer shell.
Oh
Oh!
my gosh, restored.
Yeah. Oh, but now it's back. Oh, whoa! That looks a little creepy. The white with the real eyes.
I have vision.
Oh, so now that Vision is gonna... So we have the Vision back, but what about his kids when she drops it? Oh! Oh! One of her very first abilities to play with their minds. Oh, that's the... Oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh, creepy.
Oh.
Your problem is knowledge.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's...
May your power help.
Holy.
Uh-oh.
What happened, Agatha?
I wonder if she learned Agatha's spell.
Oh, the ruins. She drew
Oh!
the ruins.
Oh!
Oh my
Oh, that's what
God!
she was putting up on the walls. I learned quickly.
The entire thing is...
Her entire town.
In a given space, Only the witch who cast them can use the magic. Thanks for the lesson. Who?
She's gonna go full Scarlet Witch right here.
She's gonna take.
Oh my gosh. Taking it all back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit of Agatha's too. Oh, there it is!
Oh, there.
Ah!
Oh.
Yes. Oh! Oh, it looks awesome!
She looks good. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
She does become the villain.
Oh my god, look at her outfit!
That is an awesome outfit.
God, I love it. Oh shoot, she's gonna. Oh,
Whoa.
Hiya, hun.
I know you'll set everything right. Just not for us.
oh.
I'm not-
Say goodbye? Oh no, this is gonna be really sad. This is about to get real sad.
Thanks for choosing me to be your mom.
It's bad luck to say goodbye in the dark.
No, you didn't. You, Vision, are the piece of the Mind Stone that lives in me. But mostly you're my love.
Oh no.
Memory made real.
We'll say hello.
Oh god, I don't want this.
Oh, she
Oh, go back through all the.
So long, darling.
Oh my god. Now she's gonna be looked at as the villain from all the people that she put in there.
Given your power, I bring my mom back.
Marvel, why you do this?
Dad.
Yes! That change into. Oof. Oh, good, but not satisfying enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
Best spot for medical and evidence collection can begin in the hardware store, Miguel. Let's move. Monica.
Ha ha ha.
Captain Rambo,
All right, who's gonna show up?
sent by an old friend of your mother's.
Mm.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Where?
Nice. Okay. Is there more? Yes. Not one but two credits. This is just
Oh,
her,
yeah,
like
the
this is
little
just
cabin.
her. I think this is just her getaway spot.
Oh, maybe.
Just all by herself. Live away from everybody else, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the book. What?
What?
Uh-oh. Oh, that's creepy.
What?
Oh.
What? Wow. My brain hurts a lot. This, I feel like I need to watch it a couple of times to really, like, wrap my brain around it because there was so much happening, you know, at once. And
Yeah.
Look, a lot of great stuff happened that I would say you and I wanted to see.
Yeah.
I like that they wasted no time. There's no like need for exposition. Like we just go into where we left off last week, which was great. So we got to see like which versus which, Vision versus Vision,
Wanda versus Vision.
Wanda versus.
Well,
Vision.
there was when she was.
Oh
holding
my
it,
god! I thought it was like a Red Viper
"Oh!"
moment. I was like, oh no! Obviously, you knew nothing was gonna happen to her.
Yeah.
But still, like the realization, like the fear of in her eyes to kind of realize, like, oh, no, you're not who I thought you were.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
She didn't use her magic. She could have probably used her magic.
Yeah, just to keep his... I thought they were, like, going to, like, maybe show his hands start to glow a little bit.
Right, and I wondered if it was, like, the shock of it all that she kind of was like, whoa, wait, what is happening? Like, she didn't have enough time to process, because maybe in a way she thought it was still her vision, but something weird had happened, so she didn't want to harm him. And I don't know, that's like a little bit of like a tiny bit of like nitpicking at, like, I feel like she would have, even if she didn't hurt him, she would have used her own power to kind of, like you said, pull his hand away from her head to protect herself, right?
Yeah.
So there was that, but the fight scenes for both was really, really fantastic.
I loved the witch on witch fight, to where it had Wanda and Agatha, and she's like, you can't use your magic against me. Fine, throw a car at you. Let's see how that works.
And then kind of panning down to see just the shoes, and I was like, it's like a full on like Wicked Witch, like, you know, a Wizard of Oz moment. What I was really interesting to see is because they did spend quite a bit of time on both of the fights individually to kind of do a little bit of exposition, a little bit in that way where Agatha really kind of was like, you know, kind of absorbing her power. You saw her hands turn dark, really wanting her power. And you and I were kind of both waiting for the Agatha to say, I'll just teach you.
Yeah, I really
for her to make that turn. It didn't happen. Not saying it still can't happen, because technically at the end of the episode we do see Wanda saying, you're gonna be the nosy neighbor. You have no power because I like put up the runes. So you can't do your spells, and if I need you, I'll come and find you, because she is very knowledgeable. So.
And I think that was the thing.
Back.
Since she put the runes up, that stopped Agatha from being able to absorb her power, and then Scarlet Witch just took her power. I really was hoping that Agatha would show a little bit more signs of good.
Yeah.
Showing that, you know, like, maybe it's more of along the lines of, I'm taking your power because you're going to kill the world, or you're going to destroy the world, or you're going to do something that's going to hurt hundreds, if not thousands of people. So that is why I'm doing it. It's more of I don't trust you. I'm doing this because to have a little bit of more of a sympathetic storyline to put to Agatha, instead of just like, I'm taking your powers.
I didn't really feel like but that's fine, because it could still be a setup for Agatha, or it couldn't be. Maybe that's just where she's left off, and that's the end of, you know, like Agnes / Agatha Harkness, right? But
I think she will still make an appearance though in Doctor Strange,
we'll
and she
see.
will get a little bit more information, because she did say, you are more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme. And that's like, okay, so that means Agatha is aware of Doctor Strange. She knows of him. She knows of his lore. She knows how powerful he truly is. Yeah. So I'm excited to see how much of Doctor Strange knows about Agatha.
Well, I think it's great to like hope and cross our fingers, because Catherine Hahn did such a great job as Agatha that we would love to see her. I would love to see her in Doctor Strange too. I'm not putting any money on anything, because we've had many a theory, and like one kind of came true, and that was just like me shouting at the screen, talking about having a Quicksilver show up. Yeah. And having it be Evan Peters. Like, I was just me like yelling things at the screen, and it just happened to stick, you know. But other than that, like almost all of our theories were wrong. There's no Mephisto, there's no Nightmare, there's no appearance by Doctor Strange, no mention of Reed Richards, or like my stupid theory of like Dr. Von Doom,
or any of the Fantastic Four,
or anybody, which like we suspected at this point, like they haven't cast. So at the most we get is a name drop, but I feel like it's still way too early. Like, they really have to set that up properly. So like I'm not really mad about that, because again, it's there's a line where you got to draw where your headcanon can be your fun headcanon, but then their story is their story, and we as fans get to kind of like see how it's going to progress later. Yeah,
and that's also the other thing, is that, you know, we're going through this going only one step at a time, not knowing where they're going.
They've already got it mapped out.
Yeah, Kevin Feige's like, okay, we've got to get all the way from here to all the way over here, kind of a thing. What are the steps we need to take in order to get there?
Right.
And they know where they're going. There was one theory that I did get right. And that's the fact that Monica's friend was the Skrull.
Mm-hmm,
and I was like, oh, is she going to show us? And she goes, a friend from... Now,
scenes.
is she talking about Nick Fury? You know, she says, I've been sent by an old friend of your mom's. He wants to see you. He wants to see you up there, kind of a thing. So is it Nick Fury or is it the other Skrull? It's probably Nick Fury, but... I'm not
Honestly,
sure.
we don't know, but like you got a 50-50 chance on that,
Mm-hmm.
or you're completely wrong. We also heard a couple of like great, name like Darkhold. We heard about that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Mouth of Agatha, yeah.
Okay, so I don't really know much about the Darkhold except from when I went online to search.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's how we learned.
It was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And from what they said, at least from what I remember, it's a machine. It's a book that will help you create anything you want, to do anything you want. So technically, Wanda could figure out how to bring back Vision. And it's like the real, like the...
Oh, speaking of that, like... Sorry, finish your thought and then I'll go into...
But the thing is that, yeah, it is completely corruptible. Like, once you make the wish or make the thing, you kind of have to kill the person that created it because they're the ones who are going to go crazy and insane.
There's so much that I want to know a little bit more about Darkhold, about the book that Wanda was very enthralled with, to put it lightly, at the end, where, like, does she create kind of like a astral projection of herself living the normal life, and that she's actually kind of, doing the studying? Like, that's really interesting. If you guys have more thoughts about that, we welcome you to put that in the comment section. Put that down in the comment section below. So speaking of other theories, one of the things that I said towards the beginning of the episode, before we started watching this, was that I was hoping, if anything else, at least for Wanda to get into her full, like, Scarlet Witch get up.
Yes.
Which we got to see in this one. I am so happy. Love the design of it because it's not the traditional, like it's updated, but it still looks really cool.
Yes. Oh, I loved also the fact that it gave you that kind of like, it was not really evil looking, but it definitely was not good. It was very dark. And I just loved it's kind of like like exactly what you would think, the midway between a hero costume and a villain costume. Yeah. So I'm just glad that they're still kind of showing, they're not revealing their hand on which direction that they're going to go, but with her flipping through that book and making that,
she
like
looked
you said,
a little crazy,
a little evil.
Yeah.
So I am really curious on where they're going to go, because what was that whole thing with, like you said, her outside drinking her tea, but then once you go into the room, there she actually is. And the fact that she's doing that, and why is she putting up this facade? So if anyone does come to find her, she has time to kind of react and get out of it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
But what I was surprised at with this episode was we had a feeling that she would have to say goodbye to Vision at the end, but I thought that maybe it would be forced upon her, right? Like it was like that difficult choice of almost not her choice, and it brings her so much grief that she full on breaks down and like kind of go full Scarlet Witch and like crazy in that way. Where this one, it's a little bit of a gentler delivery, but I liked it because it was so emotional. It was like consciously her choice to, drop the hex after she did what she did to Agatha, to drop the hex, and that understanding, that look between her and Vision, saying, "We're gonna say goodbye. This is it. Like, it can't be like this forever." And that was really, really sad. But it was a bit gentler than I expected. Like, because I was expecting, because we put her through so much already. I thought they were just gonna like keep pushing it, but they didn't. They gave her like time to properly, like, her choice to drop everything and like to say goodbye to her kids, to Vision, and that like maybe and like the speech that Paul Bettany gave as Vision was beautiful. Who knows what I'll be the next time we see again. I'm like, oh, maybe you will see each other again. Another thing they didn't wrap up is White Vision. Like once they had again another great, it was such a Vision type fight. Like it went from like physical fight to like let's have a scholarly conversation because they're so intelligent. I was like, request to elaborate. I was like, yes.
I like that too.
Okay, okay. Like, I actually love it. And then they had that whole conversation about, like, I'm going to say it incorrectly, the ship of Theseus?
Yeah.
Or something
Theseus.
Like,
I think it was Theseus.
And just that analogy and the two of them kind of coming into terms of, like, neither of us technically are the true Vision. And then Paul Bettany did what he did with the mind thing and kind of the shift from, like, machinery White Vision to, like, human, almost like, you know, the more human-like face Vision with the shifting in the eye, and then kind of him busting out of the library there to, we don't know.
And what is he going to be like? I mean, okay, my theory is the fact that he's now going to be almost exactly like Vision, but he doesn't have the emotions that Vision had because he's still lacking the Mind Stone. So,
but he has all the memories.
He has all of the memories. He still has all of, like, the morals, and he still has all of, like, the thoughts, but he has none of the emotions.
I'm assuming also now this means that he's not under any sort of, like, control, doesn't need to follow any sort of orders from Sword. I'm guessing that he is, like, free of that, which is so, you know, this, like, I don't know where this can take us, but I'm very curious to see. I think it's going to be maybe a while until we see that Vision again, but it's nice to know that if he exists, that means Paul Bettany will continue to exist in the MCU, which I absolutely love. And then do you want to talk about a couple things? Getting to see a little bit more of Monica's power.
Yes.
That was really cool.
We still have no idea what exactly it is, but it's whatever it is, I can't wait to see it because her eyes turned yellow, her eyes turned blue, and her eyes also turn purple. It's whatever she's doing, her eyes, it's a different kind of energy, I think. Because I think that's what her power is that she's able to either manipulate or change or somehow tweak and have fun with different kinds of energy, whether it be kinetic energy from the bullet, whether it be magical energy from Agatha, or whether it be something, whatever the blue one was. So I'm just really curious how much further we're going to learn more about that, which will probably be explored more in Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is it's a tee up for a couple of characters.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely for Wanda, definitely for Monica, and probably for White Vision as well, which is great. I do like at the end that we got the reveal of who Ralph was, and it wasn't indeed recasting. But I did enjoy seeing Evan Peters in, like, one more episode of WandaVision. I thought that was really nice.
Yeah.
Ralph Boner.
I was kind of a little bummed that it wasn't really like Quicksilver from the Fox MCU
we'll get
kind
there,
of thing.
Maybe. I can't remember if we touched on this, and so apologies if I'm repeating myself, but love that as Wanda was having her battle with Agatha, she's like, you know, after they went back to Salem, and just like the outsmarting of each other and how quickly Wanda was able to learn and recover. And then Agatha saying, okay, well, I know this too. Like, you know, I've been there, done that. So kind of seeing, like, the two of them go head to head was really fantastic. But that final boss move from Wanda before she rendered her back into the nosy neighbor role, when she was feeding her the power and she wasn't missing her blast. She was writing the runes on the hex. Like, I didn't see that coming, and that's fantastic. I love that so much. Just a shock. Like, the shock that Agatha felt, I felt that. That was really great. I really loved it all, and I really hope that this isn't the last time that we see Catherine Hahn in the MCU, because I really loved her so much in this. But I
really want to see more of her. I want her to be I wanted there to be more of a little bit more of a development with her, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be. Hopefully, maybe in something else that she'll get a little bit more of a chance to shine.
So, with that said, we know it may not be the perfect finale, as in it didn't tie up everything in a pretty little bow, but we expected that it wouldn't be tied up into everything would be tied up in a pretty little bow, because it is meant to be kind of like a bridge from this to the next and teeing up certain characters. And they gave us a lot of really fantastic stuff that we can look forward to. I love this show so much. Like, I scream, I laugh, I cry when I watch the show. It's really fantastic. And if you've enjoyed watching our reactions and spoiler reviews and don't go anywhere once this is over, because coming up next we do have Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and we're going to follow a similar format. We're hoping to continue to do, what we do here with WandaVision, but with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So we hope you stick around for all of that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and the thumbs up button really helps us out a lot here on YouTube when you guys do that. Super appreciate all of you guys being here with us along for the ride. Continue to, comment your thoughts in the comment section below. Join us on our live streams. It's every Wednesday and Saturday at 2 p.m. PT, where we talk a bunch of stuff. Happy to continue the conversation of WandaVision. And of course, we're going to watch, I don't know if we're going to do a reaction to it or not, so that's TBD, but we're definitely going to be watching the making of, what it's like Disney Gallery WandaVision or something like that they're giving us next week. So look forward to that, to kind of, lift the curtain. Let us see
on the thought
what the
process
doing
and what the creative. I wanted to know more about the creative process. Yeah. Maybe they'll give us a little bit of info on where they're going with this kind of little hints here and there. So I'm super excited for all the stuff that Disney Plus and Marvel have to offer.
And with that said, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you in the next one. Bye.